New tonight, as viewers react to a shocking report that says that stimulus will be in a continuing resolution, the CR, that federal budget bill that has to be done by December 11th, and that it won't include everything. It'll include a stimulus check, it'll include extension of FPUC, PUAUI, but it won't include other stuff. How about that $2,400 for SSI and SSDI? Will that be in there? How about hazard pay? And is Mitch going to use this as the negotiating tool to get exactly what he wants? Shut down the federal government or give me exactly the stimulus that the GOP wants. And guess what? You go into January for the shutdown government, Ms. Pelosi. Is it quite shocking? And meantime, those Black Friday numbers are just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. I'll have those details for you as well. Why they impact stimulus across the board and Jan Yellen. And then we'll be going over how you can get the money right now, not 5 days from now, not 5 hairstyles from now. It's Saturday night and everything's all right. And this is starting to sound like a bad song. Let's get to it on Evenings LALATE. Hey, good evening, everybody. It's Saturday. Yeah, let's cue the bad pop music. But I'm here, you're here, and ironically, the CR, the continuing resolution budget bill, could be right here as well, with stimulus in it. Shocking developments coming up in a second. But if you're not subscribed to this channel, please do, because boy, I'm giving viewers money right now, not 5 days from now, not 5 months from now, not 5 CR congressional budget bills from now. Viewers in Purple Power Live last night, which is 30 minutes, well, it's 15 minutes from now, right after this video, came in and said 11 of them got anywhere from $300 to $20,000. That should be you. If you've not gotten the money, stay with me on this video all the way to the end, because I'm going to have that towards the end of this video. Thousands of dollars you can get. It's all yours. It was dedicated from the federal government to the states and cities for you to get. And I have now no less now than 8 incredible, wonderful, charming volunteers that are helping you get the money as well. More about this, always the community page is located at youtube.com/LALATE/community. Again, that's youtube.com/LALATE/community. I post the volunteers' names throughout the day. Also, like this video. It really helps in the rankings. We've been doing quite well in the rankings today. Thank you. In this video, I'll be going over those 3 shocking developments today that could impact your stimulus like you've never seen it impacted. It's a Saturday, but breaking news was just hitting left and right about stimulus. First, Black Friday numbers. How is that impacting stimulus, and what is Wall Street already saying about that with stimulus? Second, Janet Yellen coming out on Monday as your new Treasury Secretary. What is she going to be doing about stimulus and, showing Nancy Pelosi another street other than her highway? And then finally, the continuing resolution, that 12/11, December 11th bill that's due by December 11th. Will it have stimulus in it? Yes. And what will the stimulus say, stimulus check and FPUC, and how will Mitch McConnell use it to negotiate against Nancy Pelosi? His way or the freeway? Yes, his way or the lobster way. Let's get to it. A lot of breaking developments, and this is the breaking news. The breaking news, as you see here tonight, is that Mitch McConnell suddenly has Nancy Pelosi exactly where he likes her, at the back of the hairstylist. He suddenly has her in a very difficult position, and that position is give me exactly what I want in a continuing resolution, or I'm shutting down the federal government, claims a new report. The new report says that the Republicans will slide into the CR, continuing resolution, or budget bill, whatever you call it, that's done every few months. I've detailed it twice already on this channel, the two prior ones, will put in their stimulus. Now, stimulus has gone in congressional budget bills before. The reason sirloin exists on this channel was the joke that the last time it came around, Nancy Pelosi wanted money in there for farmers. I don't know where that came from. And even to this day, I still don't know where it came from. Only sirloin knows why the farmers and the cows got stimulus in the last congressional bill. And it was not a stimulus package. It was a congressional bill. Well, this time around, Mitch McConnell claims a new report will put in the congressional budget bill that he's going to draft the following: a stimulus check, an extension of FPUC at $245 a week, up to $400 a week, but maybe at $240 a week. An extension of PUA, an extension of UI, some PPP, and that. Oh, and mortgage forbearance, student loan forgiveness, and rent eviction protection. And that is it. And say, take it, or I'm shutting down the government for you. Congratulations and happy Inauguration Day. Does it sound shocking? It does. And ultimately, Nancy Pelosi has no cards to hold in this negotiations. She would face the shutting down of the government as the alternative. Second, she would be lambasted, if she's not already to this point, for not accepting $400 from Steve Mnuchin in the month of July, which would have put $8,000 in your hands to date, or something. I think it was $350 or $300 from Mitch McConnell in the month of August, which would have put about $6,000 in your pocket. And for her to go into the month of December and potentially say, give me exactly $600 a week, a number no one's going to ever give her, it looks ridiculous, because now Mitch McConnell would be offering, says the report, $245 retroactive to September. Okay, well, if you want to do the math, that's not a particularly bad number, because September, October, November, December, it depends on how you count the weeks, but it would be about 12 weeks at about $300. So it'd be about $4,000 landing in your bank account just on FPUC to get into December. Not a particularly bad number. It's better than zero. And Nancy Pelosi's position is a no, give me zero. It doesn't work. It doesn't make any sense. Ultimately, I think Democrats would just, really show her to the door with something like that. So really quite fascinating. This is what the report claims. It has no details about the stimulus check amount. Remember, Nancy Pelosi turned down a Steve Mnuchin offer of a stimulus check about $2,000 about 4 weeks ago. So $2,000 plus $8,000 for FPUC. She's cost you $10,000, and now she wants to come back and say, "Give me exactly my way," and I'm not going to piecemeal something. Well, at this point, people would like a piece of something. They would love a stimulus check during the holidays, and they would love some FPUC, and they would love some PUA and UI. And guess what? PUA and UI is expiring in just a few weeks, and in some states has already expired. So now millions of Americans are saying, wait a second, you can't give me nothing. Nothing's not a solution. And that's where we are tonight. Next, Janet Yellen may be the wake-up call for all of this. Why? Because she's an economist, and she's the next Treasury Secretary picked from Joe Biden. As a Treasury Secretary, as an economist, she's not going to play these games of, I don't like the language of the testing and tracing's adjective and the adverb on line 4, page 3, and let me trash talk you in the press for 5 weeks until you change the adverb, which is what Nancy Pelosi did all the month of October and November. It served no purpose to anyone. Janet Yellen's going to say, who cares? Just get the money out and fix the economy. Why are we spending so much time on adjectives and adverbs? This is just becoming arguing for the purposes of arguing. And ultimately, she may be the wake-up call that millions of Americans need on the Democratic side to say, get the stimulus out and stop being so petty about everything. Then, the big shocker, which is Black Friday. The Black Friday numbers came in today. As I told you yesterday, I told you that you would get them today. We got a little bit in the morning, and we got a little bit this afternoon, early evening. And this is what they said. They're shocking. They're shocking. First, the stores showed a drop of 50%. Most viewers said that the drop was far worse than 50%. Viewers said that stores were categorically empty, that employees, including some of the viewers of this channel, were told to go home early because the stores were so empty, and they said that's a major big box retailer. Other viewers said just there was just no one. Local news said there was literally no one in the stores. So anyway, online indicators from an analytics report, it's just one, said that they were down 50% in stores. But the real shocker was online Black Friday sales, second highest in U.S. history, up upwards of 30%. Wow, this is just shocking. Ultimately, the balancing of the two numbers eases concerns that those bad Republicans who don't want to give you a penny, those 20 senators that don't want to give any stimulus, would latch onto really good news and say, you don't need stimulus. Look, everyone spent all this money during the holidays yesterday. No, they didn't. Retail stores were down 50%, and that means that stores may go bankrupt and landlords may lose money on the leases, and then people get laid off. So the numbers were not good. And certainly the messaging is clear to any even miserly Republican that doesn't want to give you stimulus. That stimulus is needed. So that's the more reassuring news about where the optics are tonight. So what is my opinion of the situation? Because people always ask me, I think you're getting a stimulus check before even this news this weekend, during the holidays, if congressmen act rationally. If they act irrationally, I don't know what's going to happen. I believe you're going to get FPUC, UI, and PUA, and I believe FPUC will be retroactively, but not as retroactive as I think it should be, July, if Congress acts rationally. I think they're going to try to do FPUC retroactively for like 10 seconds. I'll do it retroactive to yesterday. And then the rest, I think, is just going to get held over. $2,400, SSI, SSDI, Social Security, and Railroad benefits. Let's hit that right now. So that would likely be, as a standalone bill, would not be part of anything that I've talked about yet in this video. And then everything else, hazard pay, rent aid, EIDL, all those other new things that are coming back things would be in a second stimulus package that will be done thereafter, after the CR, is what the report's claiming. But the $2,400 SSI and SSDI, Social Security and Railroad benefits and veterans benefits, that $200 a month every month starting now, all the way to December 31st, that would likely be in its separate Social Security bill. The Republicans have wanted this bill for a while. Democrats now want it. So everyone wants it. It would likely not be part of all this mess, the Hot Mess Express. And it also includes a 20% step up and a lifetime increase across the board, as much as 20%. Really good news. Did I just misstate that? Let me say that again. Up to a 20% lifetime step up, and then an annual benchmark that would increase you year to date, not 20% every year. Then let's turn to the big money people. The big money people are the people of this channel that continue to get grants. They're following the advice of this channel. 3 ways, let's go over them right now. First, money in your city, your county, and your state. Go to your city's website today. Go to your county's website and go to your state housing authority's website right now. The official websites, look them up, and on there they will list COVID grants, rent utilities, rent assistance, utility assistance, and food assistance, and medicine. You first start with rent, then utilities, then food, and then medicine. It's on your city and county state's official website. Next, go to your utilities company. All your utilities companies are generally running these. So the utilities website, and look for COVID grants or utility grants. Next, call them on the phone. Now, clearly this is Saturday and tomorrow will be a Sunday, but the utility companies you can get on the phone. And you'll ask for utility assistance. The viewers of the channel who've gotten have all successfully gotten utility grants from heating oil. That appears to be the one that's really working well. And every single city and state that viewers have asked for utility grants, they've generally gotten them. So congratulations to those viewers as well. Next, escalated benefits. Please do escalated benefits if you are on unemployment anytime this year. You don't have to be on unemployment now. It's just at any time during this year you're on unemployment and you made $18,000 or more in your 2019 tax return. Get that 2019 tax return out and write a letter. And send that letter with the tax return to your Department of Unemployment that is paying you the unemployment assistance. And say, hi, my current weekly benefits is this. Here's my federal tax return from last year. I made this amount of money. Please see if I qualify for additional weekly benefits or extra weekly benefits. Very simple. And this is the benchmark. This is what's happening. If you made over $30,000 a year last year and you've been on unemployment for 30-something weeks since March, you will get about a $10,000 bam right in your account right now. If you made $25,000 or more in last year, you'll get a bam in your account of about $3,000. Bam. And if you made about $18,000 to $25,000, you'll get about $50 a week increase, which will be about a bam $1,300 increase in your account right now. Next, EIDL, please go get it. That's if you're an independent contractor, sole practitioner, gig worker, or independent contractor and filed a Schedule C last year. If you had your business when the pandemic hit and you were in business in January, February, and March, you can apply as well. It'll be a little bit harder to get that approved, but they do get approved because they're doing on pro forma of where your business would have been. The EIDL application, if you're Uber, Lyft, Grubhub, or anything Schedule C, is your name as the applicant, your business name, business name is your name. The applicant is independent contractor, sole practitioner. It is not small business. You are not a small business. You're an independent individual. Your social security number is what you use. Your personal bank account is what you use, and then the gross revenue, line 1 of your Schedule C, is what you list on the next page, and line 2 is cost of goods sold. Very simple. Get it in. People get approved right away. What I need you to know is the following. 1, state benefits are not going away. That's good. So escalated benefits, I can do this video till I'm blue in the face. I can do it for 20 years because it's been around for a gazillion years. But EIDL, that's going to go away. I just really think that EIDL is going to be gone by mid-December. So get it right now. SBA.gov. Look for economic injury disaster. It is a lending instrument. Is the only thing of this entire video that I discussed that's a lending instrument. Go get it because lending instruments are good. Nothing was repaid for the first year, and then after that, it's paid over 30-something years. Next, for CARES Act 1 money, what I started with, that money is going to be gone in a few weeks also. They have to return the money, so they're spending it, using or losing it. Finally, if you have gone through all these processes and cannot figure it out, go to the community page, which is youtube.com/LALATE/community, and look for the post in which I say volunteers. Volunteers. I say the post all day long. And on there I list about 7 volunteers who are absolutely wonderful. We grew from 1 to 3 to 4 to 6, and I believe now we're at 8 and heading to 9. These are people who I want you to treat like family because they'll treat you back as family. Be very respectful to them. And ultimately, don't bring something to the game that's not at issue. So don't ask for a grant to mow your lawn. Don't ask for a grant to go to the casino or to fix your truck. And also, there seems to be some sort of desire for people to go on Facebook and say, I don't know how to use Facebook. I don't know why people are going on Facebook and say, hi, I don't know how to use Facebook. If you're on Facebook, so reach out to me to teach you how to use social media because I don't own Facebook and I don't own Twitter. So those aren't my companies, sorry. As with that, join me in just a few minutes from now for Purple Power Live, and then tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is early mornings LA. As always, stay informed, stay smiling, and stay in LA for more.